Welcome. This is my gallery walk, take 3. This is my unit, or it's more than one unit actually, and I'm going to go to the home page. I put this together using Google Sites, and my gallery walk will take us through the pieces of this semester of online learning that I wanted to focus on for the gallery walk. So as we go down this home page, it gives my contact information, plus some links on resources that my students use very frequently. And of course, I'll probably be adding to these resources as well. Now, the students will be walking through and going to Unit 2. And so this is Boston in 1775, and we're going to be using primary sources, secondary sources, and determining main ideas, and learning to summarize information that is separate from our own prior knowledge and opinions, and that fits in with our Common Core standards. And then we're going to be looking at the escalating of tensions in early Boston, and students are going to be working with a variety of materials, including our primary sources from our gazettes, Boston Gazette and our Country Journal, the London Chronicle, and they're going to be coming up eventually with an essay that tells they get to give their opinion on the events of March of 1775 and the Boston Massacre. This second portion focuses on another task to do with the Boston Massacre, and they have to really look at the essential question: what is propaganda? We're used to seeing propaganda with World Wars I and II, but here it is as a key component of the Revolutionary War and the events leading up to it, including the Boston Massacre. So they're going to be taking a look at that, and one of the several things they're going to be doing is they're going to be learning about propaganda techniques, and they're going to create a storyboard that will be a one-page flyer, let's say, of that will fit in the time during the American Revolution. And they have the rubrics right here that they can use. Once they go through that, another favorite piece of this is our study of spies during the American Revolution. And my students love this section, and this is the first time I've developed it for fully online. And I will be taking them through learning about spying during the Revolutionary War, why it was so important, what George Washington thought about spying, and the culper spy ring, spy techniques. And they're actually going to use these techniques. They're going to use invisible ink, and they're going to be using the culper spy book, code book, to create their own messages. After that, we're going to be going into the forming of our Constitution and the Bill of Rights, and they're going to be looking at how that Constitution was formed, about the states ratifying the Constitution. We're going to be taking notes about the Bill of Rights and really get to know what those Bill of Rights are, what that looks like, and what it means in our everyday lives. Then one of the last points we're going to work on is the Veterans Project. And this has to do with our rights and duties and privileges as American citizens. And one of them is to be immersed in our community and work with, among other groups, our veterans. And so they're going to be performing community service and doing a service learning project with our local veterans home, where they pair up with a veteran over the course of a number of weeks, and they are going to be get to know their veteran, and eventually through the course of that time they're going to be interviewing their veteran and creating a project that focuses on their veteran and create a blog post for their veteran. This also incorporates getting our veterans in so that they will come to our school and actually be part of our learning community at our school as well. So hopefully it will be an ongoing piece of learning for them. And that is my gallery walk. Thank you very much, and have a great week.